Our next stop on this special review takes us to the southeast, back home here in Nigeria. It is regarded as the Enyimba City. Abia State came to focus in the year, and that coverage is the industrial hub of Aba shoe making. These guys have done their job so well that their products are internationally competitive. This is the Aba North Shoe Industrial Market, popularly called Shoe Plaza in Aba, Abia State. The entire space is dedicated to the manufacturing or crafting of male shoes and sandals. Everyone has got a part to play in the making of shoes that are daily churned out from the market. Though it's an all-male shoe market, this session is dedicated wholly to sandals making. As he pressures through with his scissors, all he will ever require is the strength and stamina to keep cutting through for any finished work to manifest. Precision is key, strength is sacrosanct, endurance and focus drives the job every day the sun rises and the sky kisses the earth. Another section of the vast market is dedicated solely to the manufacturing of various sizes and shades of cover shoe for men. In terms of size and those plying their trade at this location, the market consists of sections. There are 43 of those with varying inscriptions and name to identify them. Each line among the 43 has between 41 to 43 shops on Wing A and about 23 shops on each section of the B Wing. Some parts in the processing chain requires electricity to function, others don't. That, however, does not mean electricity is not critical to what they do.
Some of these things we used to do with bare hand. There are machines that we're supposed to be working with, but because of the electricity situation, you can't do. There are things that you can't do without electricity. So electricity is very, very necessary. Then another thing is machinery. There are many machines we're supposed to use that will aid us in doing this job, and that will also help in fastening the process.
Funding for expansion, power supply for automated process, and infrastructure tops the shopping list of the members of Aba North Shoe Industrial Market.
You can have the skill. If you don't have that money, that skill will die in you. Young school leavers, people that left school, no job, they come in here. At the end of the day, learning the trade, they'll have no money to start up. At least to buy scissors, if not for another thing, buy one table to stay, buy stool. I think at least the first thing first, buy table, buy scissors. Then little money to go into the market and buy either 1 yard of leather to start. And other things that help you produce as a beginner. If you don't have that money, that skill will die there in you.
Staying in the east, our lens is caught up with an Asian practice in Awka, the Anambra State capital. Blacksmithmen of Awka, as they are popularly known, have through their craft and dexterity eked out both a living, produced some of the everyday metal requirements for various purposes, and managed to stay relevant despite technological advancements. Like the sound of music arranged in staccato beat, with backbends and besieged by the blazing fire and the heat it transmits, this is the reality of the everyday life of the master craftsmen from Awka. History has their back, predating colonial days and beyond. They go back in time, especially with their contribution to the agrarian abilities of the Southeasterners.
The art of blacksmithry has a long history in this part of Anambra. You know, you remember the Boku and all those area around here. Centuries and generations of craftsmen have come and gone. We are challenged these days to know that the enthusiasm is not what it used to be. Many of the guilds, because they have guilds, many of the guilds, age has taken its toll on the men, and the motivation to remain in that guild where a lot of hard work, fireworks, you know, there's no modernization yet in what we're doing in terms of the heat, the bellows and all that. So many of the young men have not been incentivized to stay there.
Their craft skills go beyond what the brain can conceive and interpreted with the hands. What you may not know is that every detail, which though appear obscure, is enough information in producing already conceived items. For instance, the color of a burning piece of metal, whether red, yellow, or white, are all indicative of what next to do, when to come down with the hammer or the anvil, and when to cut to desired shape or size. This is a skilled labor. There are no molding machines, no computers to calculate production processes, no fitting machines, etc. Your hands must be diligent to do. It's an all manual processes, but interestingly, everything metal bows to them, and they can cut to whatever shape or size and design to predetermined tastes. From generation down to generation, the act has become handed down and has become more hereditary than a skill or vocation acquired by anyone who so desired.
Blacksmith is from origin. We come from our forefathers as an inheritance. I inherited from my father, and my father inherited from our grandfather.
Ironically, the long history would have been thought to be an advantage, bearing in mind the advancements in science and technology, but that is obviously not the case with this age-long job by the craftsmen of Awka in Anambra State.
This culture of blacksmithing in Awka is a long-standing culture. It's been there over the years, generations past. But today, looking at what is happening in the society, maybe because of the technology and scientific nature of the society, the trade is going into extinct. But I would say that to make this not to go into extinct, the government will make it attractive.
The community of Awka craftsmen is just few distance away from the Unizik Junction on the shoulders of the Onitsha-Enugu Expressway. It's a place of history that shows the prowess of the Awka people pre-colonial era and regarded as the oldest settlement in Igbo land, which produced the earliest documented bronze in sub-Saharan Africa. They were known for being farmers, hunters, and skilled iron workers, which made their products such as farm implements, Dane guns, and ceremonial items well prized in the eastern region. Indeed, the hope is that as far as iron remains, blacksmith trade, especially by the Awka community, will continue. The stories we brought to you today are by no means all that there is in the year 2016, but by careful selection owing to your feedback, we've sifted through and scaled down to today's presentation. Not to worry, though, 2017 will be a great year of interaction with you, our viewers, and we will bring to you images of communities across the length and breadth of Nigeria. Be a part of our ride in 2017. Bye for now.